In this video, I'm going to show you how you can use Google Forms to create written assessments. The first thing that you need to do is to open up a Google form. There's a couple different ways that you can do that. You can click on your Google Apps and you can click on Forms. If it is a form that you are going to be using in your Google Classroom, you can click on the Classwork tab and then click on Create. Again, you have the option for an assignment or quiz assignment. You'll notice if you do click on Quiz Assignment, it will create a Google form for you automatically. So the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and give our assessment a name. So I'll just call mine quiz number 1. And then you have the option to include any additional instructions with that. Now, if this is a Google form that you've already created and it's in your Google Drive, you can click on Add and then click on your Google Drive to add that form. Since this is a new form, then I'm just going to go ahead and click on this blank quiz that they have. You'll notice there are a couple options. You can lock Chromebook, so when students are taking this Google form, that they're locked from viewing any other websites. That's only if they're on a Chromebook. And then you can also use a grade importing feature, and I'll show you how to use that in just a moment. So let's go ahead and click on our blank form. Again, right now it says blank quiz. If you want to rename your quiz, then you may do that. So again, I will make mine quiz number 1, and let's go ahead and change the name of the form as well. And now you have the option to click on your untitled question. And when you do that, you'll see that you have different options for answers. You also have different options for the type of question it'll be, whether it's multiple choice, check boxes, drop down, short answer, or paragraph. If we're trying to really assess our students, though, we probably don't want to use multiple choice. We probably prefer paragraph type answers. So I'm going to go ahead and just paste the question that I had typed up. So how would you calculate the amount of water in a swimming pool? And I would want this to be a paragraph answer. And then if I want to make this required, where students have to answer this to complete the assessment, then I want to click on required. You can also decide then how many points you would like to make this question. So I'm going to click on the answer key, and then I'm going to make this worth 5 points and click done. And then if I'm ready for a second question, I can click on add question, and I can type in my second question here. So I will go ahead and paste in my second question now. And again, this is going to be a paragraph answer. It's required. And let's go ahead and make this one also worth 5 points. Okay, when I have my assessment finished, I don't need to send that to students, because if they're in my Google Classroom, I'm just going to have them click on it. So going back to my Google Classroom, I can go ahead and click on assign. You'll also notice the point value right now is at 100, but I'll show you how we can change that with grade importing. So I'm going to go ahead and assign it right now. And I'm going to have my fictional student take that quiz. Okay, the student has completed the quiz. If I go back to that Google form, again, I can look at the summary, the question, or the each individual student. So I've graded the individual student. They got 9 out of 10 points. So now I can go ahead and release that score. And if you want, you can also have the option to send email. So that means the student would receive an email saying that their assessment or their quiz has been graded. And then if I go back to my Google Classroom and then click on view assignment, you'll see now I have the option to import grades. So I click on import grades. It's going to start to import that grade. You'll notice that the points possible change from 100 to 10 points. And then again, the student that just took it got 9 out of 10. And then if I click up on my gradebook, you'll see that that score has been imported to my gradebook.